Is the baby old enough to play kids board games yet? Yeah, not like Monopoly or like Candyland. We have a board game that's like there's like it's a stand of a pig with like a pig's mouth open right around here, and then like a bunch of foods. You roll a dice, and then you pick up a card that matches the color on the dice, and then the card will say like feed the pig some broccoli. So we roll the dice together, and then I'm like, feed the pig some broccoli, and then she looks for the broccoli and puts it into the piggy's mouth. So that's where we're at right now. No, I would say she wouldn't be very good at Splendor right now. When are you gonna let her play Sap? I mean, it's not like a let her. So, I mean, I get that the question is a joke. I might be stupid, but I'm not as stupid. But like, she can't yet. She's not there yet. Before I had a kid, I forgot what it was like to be a kid. I sort of thought that like 0 to 3 was like a baby. And then like 3 to 90 was like, there you go. Like you got all the brain you need, kid. Obviously, you're gonna get smarter up to a point. But I think I underestimated how much a human being needs to learn in order to be functional. Like, I don't think you can teach a 2-year-old how to play chess, which is kind of crazy because, like, she's starting to read a little bit. And she's being real cheeky with it, too. Like, some books, when I, like, show her the picture, I guarantee that she looks at the picture and she just remembers what the page associated with this picture sounds like. But, like, I'm like, she's reading the occasional words here. And also, we have like a Peppa Pig iPad game. And she's sort of like, she's figured out that you can, like, there's jigsaw puzzles and she can sort of put them together with a little bit of work. I don't know if you could teach a kid to play chess, though. Like, a kid, obviously. A 2-year-old, I don't know. I feel like 5 is pretty realistic. Because they gotta be able to sit down for that length of time, too. And, like, actually focus. You started at 2? Yeah, like, don't take this the wrong way, but how do you know that? That's secondhand knowledge. That's hearsay. It's inadmissible in the court of law. You don't remember that. You were 2 years old. That's pre-memory. Could have been like your mom or your dad sat you down and was like, this is chess, and you just took the pieces and went... And they were like, okay, we'll try again next year. You know what I mean? I got a very smart 2-year-old. I mean, she's not 2.9. She's like 2.08 right now. But like... I don't think she's ready for chess. I think she could be ready for chess age 3 sometime. Because, like, I'm not trying to gas myself up. Because I'm like a 1200, 1300, 1400 level player. Somewhere in there, depending on the day. I feel like I should teach my daughter chess at the youngest age possible so she can basically smurf and get some free self-confidence. I'm not saying she's gonna... Like, there could be a dad at the school that she goes to that's a 2000. But even to come second in the chess tournament, there'll be you get a silver medal, right? You get some self-esteem. And then, like, you kind of have to bootstrap, like, a kid's confidence, right? Or a mom, that's true, or a mom, sorry. But, like, you have to bootstrap a kid's confidence. You got to be like, hey, we're going to, like, get you really good at something. And then I'm going to introduce you to Gen Pop, and all the other kids are going to be like, we don't even know how the horse moves, and you're just going to steamroll them. And then you can decide if you want to construct your self-esteem in the future on the very fickle nature of your results in a board game, you know? And then she'll be devastated when she encounters actual difficulty. Yeah, but that's like an important step in life, I think. That's part of it. Like, I think you got to, maybe your kid gets to be age 10, they've never lost a chess game, and except maybe like against their coach, and then they go to like a regional tournament and they get beaten by someone better than them, and then they cry, and then you're like, it's not that embarrassing that they're crying as long as they're 10 and not 22. That's what you got to learn. That's the vaccination for like your emotions in real life. That's the inoculation period. You can cry at 22 if you want to. Yeah, like privately. I'm sorry, I'm just being toxic for no reason. but it's kind of funny, right? It's kind of endearing. I cry a lot now. I cry, and I want to cry more often than I cry. I almost cried, like when my daughter got hurt, like outside of the daycare. I like everything. It's like adrenaline. She didn't get hurt badly, to be clear, but there's adrenaline. You're like, I gotta make sure my kid is safe. I gotta make sure they know that like daddy's here, right? And then like I got her in her car seat. I drove her home. We were like singing songs together. And then when I opened the door, I was like, I looked at her in the car seat and I was like, I wanted to cry. I was like, she's so brave. She fell down like, but a few moments ago, and she's already smiling again. Look, and like, you know, that's the sort of stuff that, I mean, it gets you. Now when I like lose a game, I just get angry. I don't want to cry. I don't get sad. That was like when I was a child. Are you gonna cry during Black Panther 2? How would I know? I've never, I haven't seen the film yet. I mean, if there's any semblance of the pathos of the original, then I would say that there's a relatively strong chance, but there's no way I could responsibly say that in advance. But I will say, like, those kinds of movies only make me cry in the theater. There's something about like the surround sound of like, you know, like the screen takes up your entire field of view, and the Dolby Atmos is shaking your seat and stuff like that, and then the music goes dun 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 dun. At home, I only cry to like understated foreign dramas like Minari. What was that vibrato? Yeah, I don't really know where that came from either. I cried at Rings of Power. Hold on. Is this enabled? Points and laughs. Sorry, I'm just joking. Crying is a good thing. I'm just joking. In my head, I knew that it was mean, but you know what would have been more mean than saying the mean thing? Is depriving the audience of the good emotions that they got from the joke. Like, that was a utilitarian joke. One person got really sad, but a lot of people, it brought a smile to their face. I was just joking anyway. Oh, dude, it feels so good to be a chatter. I was just joking anyway. Copium. Bat chest, Rings of Power, copium. I would just joking, copium. You see what it's like? It's not so easy on the other side of the screen, is it? He's uniting the streamer and the chatter kingdom. Oh, by the way, you get to 7 all the time, but you never win. Yeah, well, enjoy when other people win your points, hater. I took that personally.